Hello everybody and welcome to your yoga class this evening. I have brought you outside on this gorgeous evening so you have a different backdrop this evening. I hope you enjoy. Tonight's class theme, we are going to be focusing on the air element. The air element is connected to your heart chakra, so we're going to be focusing on opening out the heart and also creating lots of space in the lungs. If your air element is feeling a little unbalanced, you may be feeling a little sluggish, maybe a little tired, so we need to balance to feel free and hopefully to feel generally good. So whenever you're ready, I invite you to take a step to the top of your mat. So we're going to start in mountain pose, feet hip distance apart, knees soft. Relax the arms down by your sides and I invite you to close your eyes. Pause. Find stillness and truly arrive here. Acknowledge the breath. Notice if your breath is feeling short or shallow. Maybe your chest is feeling a little compressed. Work on moving that breath around the body a little more freely. And in your mind, I'd like you to say to yourself, what my heart wants matters. Fluttering the eyes open, taking a deep breath in, sweeping the arms all the way up towards the ceiling or the sky. Turn the palms of the hands to face forwards. Inhale as we cactus pull open through the chest. Exhale as you ease off, lengthen the spine. Again, inhale, pull the elbows down towards the rib cage. Lift the elbows as you breathe in. So inhale, opening the chest, shoulders away from the ears, create space. Exhaling. Now let's dive down, open the arms wide, diving down to a standing forward fold. Inhale as you create space, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhaling as you fold over. Planting the hands down, let's step our feet back to our downward facing dog. Lifting the tailbone high, ease the heels heavy. Then let's ripple through, lift the heels, ripple yourself through to a high plank, option to come down onto your knees if you need to. Control as you lower down towards the ground. Let's find cobra, sweep through and lift up. So feet are relaxed, chest is lifted, eye lines looking forwards. Feel that skin stretching across the front of the chest. Lead with the hips, the tailbone as you roll through the feet. Find downward facing dog once again. We'll repeat that flow. So lifting the heels, finding high plank, lengthen the spine. Control as you lower down towards the ground, sweep through as you lift up, finding cobra. Lead with the tailbone. Let's go high into downward facing dog. Pausing here for a moment, easing the chest through. And then take as many steps as you need, little tiny steps, to bring yourself back to our standing forward fold. Let the head and shoulders drop. Inhale, create space, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding over. Let's keep the chin on the chest. Roll yourself all the way up to standing. Rebuild, restack. Take a deep breath in. Bring those hands all the way up to the ceiling, the sky once again. And then we fold all the way down into that forward fold. Inhale, create space, lengthen the spine. Exhale as we fold over, stepping the feet back. Downward facing dog. Now let's bend through those knees, coming down onto kneeling posture. Toes are staying tucked under. Inhale as you reach the arms high, create space. Left hand comes towards left heel as you reach the right arm back. Now we're going to sweep through center, fold over as we come to the other side. Right hand to heel, left arm reaches back. Let's do that again. So we're folding over. Take a moment to pause, a moment to recover as we then press the hips through and open out through the chest. Doing that again. Opening out. Exhaling as you round and then inhale. Open through the front body. Bringing yourself back to center, hands coming down onto the ground. Relax the feet. Inhale as we come into cat and cow. Eye line goes forwards. Exhale as you ease off, chin to chest, curve the spine. Creating this movement, uniting the breath with the movement. Inhaling as you open. Exhaling as you ease off, press away, chin to chest. One more time here, inhaling, maybe going a little deeper. swooping across the earth, bending into those elbows. And then in your own time, we tuck the toes under once again, peel the knees off, and find that downward facing dog. Let's ripple through that vinyasa. So lift the heels, find your way into high plank, knees down if you need to, which is all good. We're going to lower ourselves down towards the ground, sweep through, finding cobra. Maybe you can find upward facing dog where the thighs and hips are lifted off the mat. Lead with the hips coming all the way through to downward facing dog. Pause. Take a moment, maybe tilt the tailbone even higher. Spread the fingertips a little wider. And then we lead all the way back through to high planks. Ripple through to that high plank. Control yourself down to the mat. We're going to stay down here this time on our bellies. Bend in the knees, bring the heels towards the bottom. Taking your hands to the outside of the ankles, flexing through the feet, we find bow pose. So we lift the knees, lift the chest, eye line goes forwards, and we're squeezing the shoulder blades together in the upper back. Lifting the knees as high as you can, pressing the feet into the hands. And then ease off as you come down. Relax the legs, hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, sweep up into cobra. Option to take upward facing dog with the legs off the ground. Lead with the hips coming all the way back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment here to breathe, to pause. And then we'll gradually walk those feet in towards the hands once again. Take as many steps as you need. Standing forward fold, let the head and shoulders drop. Inhale, create space, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, folding over. Let's roll all the way up to standing. Take your time. Rebuild yourself all the way up. And then when you get there, take a deep breath in. Bringing the hands down towards heart center. Right hand comes onto the heart. And the left hand is going to pick up the left foot. We're going to find dancer's pose. So right hand's on the heart. Left hand's got left foot. And then I'm going to lift the foot away from the bottom. Taking the chest forwards. Try not to twist too much through the body. Keep the shoulders, hips square to the front. And press that foot into the hands. Find your balance. Find that bend, that arch through the back. And connect to your heart center as you lift your chest high. Coming back to center, popping the left foot down. Take a deep breath in. Sweep the arms all the way up again. Sliding the hands down. This time left hand comes onto heart, right hand picks up right foot, and we lift the heel away from the bottom. Keep the chest lifted. Find that balance there. Find your eye gaze point, pushing the foot into the hands, creating space. Keep the chest lifted, and then bringing that leg back, popping the foot down. Take a deep breath in, sweep the arms all the way up, and then open the arms wide as you dive down to standing forward fold. Inhale, create space, flat back. Exhale as you fold down. Let's step all the way back to our downward facing dog again whenever you're ready. Lifting the tailbone high. And then bending those knees, making your way down onto your knees, uncurl the toes, finding child's pose. Forehead to the earth, knees maybe a little wider, reaching those hands forwards. Take a breath here. Time to pause, to reflect. Reminding ourselves of our mantra, what my heart wants matters. Healing yourself up so your hands come towards the knees, making your way onto your bottoms when you're ready. We're going to extend the right leg and have the left leg bent. The foot is glued towards the right thigh. Inhale, create space. Exhale, folding over the right leg. So bringing the right hip back, left hip's going forwards. Allowing yourself a breath here, create space through the back of the leg. And then peeling yourself up. We're going to take the left hand behind you, reach the right arm up as you press the hips forwards and take the eye line up towards the ceiling, the sky. Right leg is long, left leg is bent, and we're reaching back with that right arm. Let's sweep all the way down back onto the bottom. This time changing legs. So now the left leg is straight, right leg is bent. Inhale, create space. Exhale as we fold over. Allow the hips to square off. Allow your body to relax here. Only go as far as feels comfortable for you. And then sweeping yourself up. This time, right hand comes behind. Left arm reaches up and over as the eye line lifts. Hips are pressing up towards the ceiling or the sky. Feel that space. Pull the shoulder blade all the way back. And then gradually bringing yourself back down onto your bottom. Taking both legs forwards now, extending through the legs. And then we're going to reach both arms forwards, roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Take your time, bending both knees when you get there. Palms of the hands down by your sides. We make our way into bridge. So you lift your tailbone off the floor, pressing the hips up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Knees stay parallel. Can we interlace our hands behind the back, straighten the arms and press those hands down into the ground, bringing the shoulder blades together even further in the upper back. Feel that stretch through the chest, that openness here. Press the hips a little bit higher. Work with the breath. And then release those arms, slowly rippling down through the spine. Bring the bottom to the ground. Soles of the feet come together, knees open wide. Hands come onto the belly. Let's softly close the eyes. Taking a big belly breath, breathing in through the nose, expanding, using that space. Breathing out slower through the nose, allowing the entire body to sink further down to the ground. Taking a big inhale, use the lungs, create space. Exhaling as you allow the body to fall all the way down. One last big belly breath here. Inhaling. Exhaling, release. Gradually taking our hands, placing them over your hearts, allowing the breath to be calm, to be natural. Noticing how your body feels. Doesn't matter if it was a short practice, you arrived, you moved your body and you united the breath with the movements, created a gorgeous energy flow and allowed freedom throughout the entire body. A reminder to listen to the wind. It talks. Listen to the silence. It speaks. Listen to your heart. It knows. Taking the hands, placing it over your eyes when you're ready. Start to flutter the eyes open. Taking the hands away and bring those knees together in your own time. Roll yourself onto your sides and gradually bringing yourself up to a seated position. We arrive seated, hands over our hearts. And to close off our class this evening, we say to ourselves, what my heart wants matters.